Everything we know about Asta. Asta is a member of the Herta space station, a sub-faction following the path of erudition. We do not know from which planet she comes, but we do know that her family is very rich. And by that I mean extremely rich, to the point where she can buy a Starnote fleet or hire a research fleet with her allowance. She absolutely has no sense of money. What she considers change could possibly sustain a planet's economy. It is said that her family is somehow involved with the IPC, and that they are business owners. They are your typical rich family fighting for inheritance, only on a more galactic scale. There is a readable on the space station that goes in detail about how shitty her relatives are. It's called Asta's Letters from Home, if you're interested. As for Asta herself, she has been in love with astronomy and the stars since she was a child, something that the rest of her family belittled her for. During one trip, when Asta and her mother volunteered to help the poor on some unknown planet, she meets Arlan, who wishes to pay her back for giving him a meal. For Asta, this had been the first time someone offered to pay her back. Asta's mother, listening to their conversation, offers Arlan a job, making him Asta's servant, butler, assistant, whatever you wanna call him. But for Asta, Arlan was her first real friend. Sometime after Arlan joins Asta's household, she picks up Peppy and he somehow ends up near dying. He would have died if not for Arlan nursing him back to health. As Asta grew older, she was set on becoming an astronomer, leading to arguments and confrontations with her family. That is until one day Herta comes after a family meeting and personally scouts Asta for her space station, after which she leaves without looking back, her family unable to argue against it, because you just don't get on the Genius Society's bad side. If you know, you know. After arriving at the space station, Herta makes Asta the lead researcher, making her responsible of everything that goes on the station. And as of right now in the story, Asta is still the lead of the Herta space station. In combat she uses... I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue if that is supposed to be a modified telescope or something else. Anyways, she uses that to shoot out beams from it. As for other stuff about Asta, Asta gave her allowance card to Arlan in order to prevent herself from spending money non-stop. As you would expect from the heiress of probably one of the richest families in the universe, she has her own personal photographer. Her and Topaz are good friends and probably around the same age. These two even have plans to take holidays together and go on trips. The researchers on the space station consider her to be Herta's student. But knowing Herta, she couldn't possibly care less about having a student. And that's pretty much everything I've got. See you next time.